You might think that ignoring your HOA is just a way to avoid a little paperwork or skip out on a few annoying fees. But what if I told you that turning a blind eye to your Homeowners Association could set off a chain reaction that threatens not just your peace of mind, but your entire way of life? Picture this. You come home after a long day, ready to relax, only to find a bright orange notice taped to your door. It's not a friendly reminder, it's a warning. Maybe you missed a payment, or maybe you left your trash cans out a little too long. At first, it seems harmless. You toss the notice aside, thinking, what's the worst that could happen? But that's exactly where most people make their first mistake. Because what starts as a simple oversight can quickly spiral into something much bigger, much faster than you'd ever expect. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the real consequences of ignoring your HOA using true stories and expert advice. Trust me, you'll want to hear this before you decide to take that risk. At first, the consequences seem small, maybe a late fee here, a sternly worded letter there. But HOAs are built on systems, and those systems are designed to escalate. If you ignore that first notice, the next one might come certified mail, stamped with official language that makes your stomach drop. Suddenly, your mailbox is a source of anxiety. The fees start to stack up. $50, $100, $250. Each one comes with a new threat: suspension of community privileges, a lien on your property, or even legal action. You might think, they can't really do that, can they? The shocking truth is, yes, they can. HOAs have more power than most homeowners realize. They can restrict your access to the pool, the gym, even the roads in some gated communities. And if you keep ignoring them, they can file a lien against your home, making it nearly impossible to sell or refinance. All of this can happen over something as simple as an unpaid fee or a minor rule violation. The system is relentless, and it's designed to wear you down until you comply, or lose much more than you bargained for. Now, let's talk about what happens when you keep pushing back, thinking you can outlast the HOA. Maybe you stop opening their letters altogether, or you tell yourself you'll deal with it next month. But the HOA doesn't forget. In fact, every day you ignore them, the situation quietly grows more serious. Late fees turn into legal fees. The association's attorney gets involved, and suddenly you're not just dealing with neighbors, you're up against a legal machine. You might wake up one morning to find a notice of intent to foreclose taped to your door. Yes, you heard that right. In many states, HOAs have the power to foreclose on your home, even if your mortgage is current. Imagine losing your house, not because you missed a bank payment, but because you ignored a few HOA notices. It sounds extreme, but it happens more often than you'd think. The HOA's goal isn't just to collect money, it's to enforce control. And the longer you ignore them, the more leverage they gain. By the time most people realize how deep they're in, it's already too late to back out easily. But here's where the real shock sets in. Even if you try to fight back, the odds are stacked against you. HOAs are often backed by experienced attorneys and a mountain of paperwork. They know the rules inside and out, and they count on homeowners being overwhelmed or uninformed. Some people try to rally their neighbors hoping for support, but fear and frustration can keep communities divided. Meanwhile, the fines keep growing, and your credit score can take a hit if the HOA reports your unpaid dues to the credit bureaus. You might even find yourself cut off from community amenities, or worse, facing public shaming, your name posted on a community board or online for everyone to see. The stress can seep into every part of your life, turning your home, the place that should be your sanctuary, into a source of constant anxiety. And all of this started with a single ignored notice. The truth is, HOAs are relentless because they have to be. Their authority depends on strict enforcement, and they rarely back down once a process has begun. The longer you wait, the harder it is to escape the consequences. So, what can you do if you find yourself in this situation? The first step is to face the problem head-on. Open every letter, read every notice, and don't let fear or frustration keep you in the dark. If you think the HOA is wrong, gather your documents, your deed, your payment records, your correspondence. Don't be afraid to ask questions or request a meeting. Sometimes a simple conversation can clear up a misunderstanding before it spirals out of control. If things escalate, consider consulting a real estate attorney who understands HOA law in your state. Remember, you have rights, but you also have responsibilities. Ignoring your HOA won't make the problem go away, it will only make it worse. The shocking truth is that the system is designed to protect the community, but it can also steamroll individuals who don't know how to fight back. Don't let your home become a battleground. Take action early, stay informed, and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Because in the end, the best way to protect your peace of mind and your property is to face the HOA head-on before the consequences become truly irreversible.